Hello and welcome to this video. I am opening up a giant ThredUp box of shoes. I know I mentioned in my last ThredUp unboxing of shoes that I wasn't going to get these anymore, but I didn't really have a choice. Well, I did have a choice, but my choices weren't great. So I got an email from ThredUp stating that I had some credit that was going to expire. I'm not going to throw away money, and instead of waiting till the last minute in hopes that a better box was going to come up, I was just like, you know what? I have listed all of my death pile shoes. I'm starting from a clean slate. Let's see if ThredUp can make up for the last couple of boxes. Now, I have always made my money back from the ThredUp shoe boxes. I just haven't made much money from the ThredUp shoe boxes, which is why I'm just like, eh. My favorite box is the men's boxes, but they weren't available. So $80, but with my credits and shipping, it was like $74 for this box of 15 shoes, and I don't have the VIP rewards or whatever. This is actually, I did not realize, the first ThredUp box I've gotten for 2022. It might be my only one, to be honest, and we're in September already, so let's go ahead and see if ThredUp can redeem themselves. I'm just gonna leave this on the floor and bring the shoes up because it's heavy and I don't want to keep picking it up. So we have one thing of polka dot paper with no stickers on it, which is awesome. I am already looking in this box and feeling way better about it. So first thing that I see on top is a pair of Converse. These are white and women's, and they look small, which is fine. Even ladies with tiny feet need shoes. So this is a size 6. It has a gold glitter tongue and it definitely needs some cleaning. It does have some detritus on and around the shoes, but the important thing is the heel looks good and the logo looks good, and it has insoles inside. So this will be very easy for me to clean up. Are they both the same size? Yes. All right, they're both grand. All right, so size 6, white Converse, just needs to go in the washing machine, and those will be, I'm sure, fine. I will put them in a wash bag because it does have the gold glitter, and I do not want to craft herpes all of my clothing. So the next pair I'm gonna pick up is another white pair of shoes. These are a pair of naturalizers and white sandals. You know, it's coming out of sandal season. This does have a bit of wear down here at the heel, but that's okay. This is a size 9 narrow, which would be about my size. So if no one buys these, I might wear them a couple times. But besides maybe having some of the heel wear, these are actually in pretty good shape. Hello, so I've actually started listing the items, future Bob here, and this pair unfortunately was super crumbly inside, so I am going to recycle these and I will not sell them. Another pair of Converse, but not the typical pair of Converse, and everything is rubber banded, which is great if I ever decide to do another tie-dye and or bleach dye project. So this is a pair of gray All-Star Converse. These are modern, I'm guessing that's the line. These are a pair of men's 8. Oh, I got a pair of men's shoes in here. That's fabulous. So the sole does need a little bit of cleaning, but overall the shoes are in great shape. Just needs a little bit of cleaning around the midsole and on the bottom sole. So again, so far I've got 3 perfectly sellable shoes, which in some of my ThredUp shoe boxes has not been the case. Next pair is a pair of Pumas in American colorway or Great British colorway. It's red, white, and blue. These are tied together for some unknown reason. The heel does have some wear. You can see here where they had they supinated heavily on their left foot. These are a US 7C. So these are actually a pair of kids shoes, and these originated in the UK, it seems, because that is the first number. And I talked about in a recent video that a 7C is actually a women's 9 and a men's 7. So I will link this as all of those sizes, just in case you didn't know. These are quite a bit dirtier. If you look at the back heel, I don't know if you're gonna see it. These definitely also need to go in the wash, so I'll just do a whole wash of just shoes, which is fine. Also, hello if you are new here. I'm Bob, Heroin Bob. That's what I go by on the internets. And I'm a full-time reseller. So I just figured I haven't introduced myself in a while, and some of you are new. So we have a pair of Michael Kors sandals. And these have a bit of heel drag. This is actually, again, this has quite a bit of heel wear, but the actual like front sole is pretty good. However, this does have some damage with toe drag in the front. I don't know if it's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen for me. Pair of Michael Kors. I will still list these. No big deal. Actually, maybe I should tell you what size these are. They are a 9, so still my size. Look at me. I'm getting just an entire wardrobe of sandals. I guess that's good. I could also technically wear the Pumas if I ever so desired. Ooh, these are cute. So I have a pair of Grand OS Cole Haans. I don't really pick up Cole Haans unless they are Grand OS, and these are 8.5s, which mean they will fit me. They have a crunched front toe here. So if you look at, these are patent leather, nice nude. So this left front toe is a little bit crunched. These are pointed, which is not really my fave. It also looks like it has some kind of like weird red stain here. I don't know what that's from. That's kind of gross. I will try some acetone and see if I can't do anything with that. Yes, these do actually fit me as I put them on. If I cannot get the random weird red marks out, I will probably just donate these, because someone who doesn't care about having red marks and just wants a nice career shoe, cool. I might also just keep these to wear them for a wedding I have in October. I'm not getting married, but someone I know is getting married, and I might use these with a Lulu's dress I have. All right, I got a pair of boots. We are in boot season. I have no idea what brand this is. Hold on, maybe I can find out. So this is the boot. We are coming into boot season, so that's kind of great. Oh, these are a pair of Sam Edelmans. That's nice. And Sam Edelmans that don't seem to have a crap ton of wear. Now, am I going to get lucky again and have this be in my size? Because then I might have to keep you. I don't know what size you are. Maybe that's why ThredUp decided to not deal with this, because I can't find a size anywhere. All right, well, let's just stick my foot in here and see what happens. These look kind of like my size. These actually fit me perfectly, so that makes them either an 8.5 or a 9. But because they fit me perfectly, they might not go anywhere. They might be mine. So that's amazing. I am very pleased with that. That's actually excellent. So apparently this is just a Bob box. That's amazing. So these are so I would be willing to keep these because they do have an almond toe. I prefer that versus a pointed toe. I prefer almond toe or round toe personally. These are nice. And the leather feels nice too. That's exciting. That's exciting. I like this. This is nice now. I'm very happy now. All right, I have a pair of, looks like driving loafers. And a brand I've never heard of. So this is M Jimmy, made in Italy. They look like a pair of driving loafers, which is what normally if you see any kind of sole or even these little nubbies here, if it goes all the way up the back of a heel, that means they are meant as driving loafers. Such a weird thing. I have never heard of this brand, but everything will be listed by the time this video comes out, because again, if I have new inventory coming in, it's got to get listed before the video goes out, because I am working on clearing out my death pile. But I will go ahead and post the listing right here, what I listed these for, because again, M Jimmy is a brand I have never heard of before, but that's what the logo looks like. And these are just a nice suede leather loafer. These are a size 43. My guessing is that ThredUp also didn't know what these were. Also, it might be because they're men's shoes, because this is size 43. All right, let's see what else we got here. We got a pair of basic blacks. When I say basic blacks, it's just a basic black leather pump that has been crunched by the leather, not the leather, the rubbery brand, the rubber band. So these are just some classic Vince Camuto pumps. These are a size 6.5. This is going to require me to do some leather spray and recondition these because these have been damaged by being rubber banded. But that's okay. If I just do the leather cleaner and then put a shoe form in, it'll reshape these and it'll be fine. There is a minor wear on the toe, but 6.5 basic black pump, classic black pump. I'm actually really liking this box. It's kind of great. All right, I have a pair of 9 Wests. These are, oh, look, I said something and immediately jinxed myself. Isn't that how that goes? All right, so these are a pair of 9 West in like the tiniest of size. I'm sure this is like a 5.5. A 5.5, amazing. And the reason why I said these are not going to be resold is because if you look inside, without my face, there we go. They are just completely destroyed inside. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to donate these because in my personal opinion, especially looking at the bottom of the sole, these are beyond the point of being put into donation pile. And that is because if it goes into donation pile, nobody's going to buy these because they're too far gone. So what I'm going to do instead is put them in a bag to go to Nike. If you did not know, Nike, most Nike stores and Nike outlet stores, so if you have an outlet mall near you, has a shoe collection service. And what they do is that, this is not sponsored by Nike. I'm just letting you know because this is something that I do and I know not a lot of people know that this is a resource. So if you have completely destroyed shoes, either getting a ThredUp box, or if you know you use your own shoes and they are not to the point where you can either resell them and or they've fallen apart to the point where you don't feel comfortable donating them, or you shouldn't donate them, or I should say that way, you can take them to a Nike outlet and put them in the shoe recycling. And what they will do is, depending on what it is made out of, they will either recycle the products, they will break it into its different components and reuse them, or they will grind them down and make them into playground material and or track material. So that is another resource for you. I will also link in the description. Again, this is not sponsored. I just used to work for Nike, just like I used to work for Adidas, and I feel like more people need to know about that, so that way instead of this going in a landfill, it will be reused in another way. So that's where that's going. Sorry, Moxie, I didn't see you. It looks like ThredUp, it may be getting rid of all of their summer shoes because everything else in the box is a sandal or an espadrille. So this is MIA, not really a brand I would pick up, but I have never seen a full raffia sandal. So this would be raffia straw. Those are keywords that you can use here. The actual heel looks pretty good. Do you have a size? Yes, so this is another size 9, so I could wear this if I wanted to. I feel like this with like a cute little straw bag for the beach would definitely be adorable. I will definitely resell these. These are actually in good enough shape. I just need to clean up the bottoms and the footbed because they do have the toe prints, but that's pretty easy to clean with the Angelus cleaner that I use. I do have a reselling must-haves in the description down below that I have all my cleaning supplies and all my reselling stuff. If you are interested to see what I use, it's down below. What do we have here? We have a Spirit. Again, not a brand I would pick up at all, but it's in here, so I'm going to use it. And by use it, I mean list it. So another, this is a nice stacked, bringing back the 90s with the stacked heel. Something else I would need to clean. These are a size 8, so sadly this is a little bit too small for me. But I think if I throw these, should I throw these in the wash? They got the cork. So I do not recommend throwing these in the wash just because they do have the cork midsole. So I will have to figure out a way to clean this. I think the Angelus might get it, or I might just like put these in soap and water. I just wouldn't feel safe because sometimes if you expose cork to too much water, they start to crumble, especially if they're not sealed properly. I mean, this one looks fine, but I don't want to chance it. All right, what are you? I see a gray pair of shoes. These are Bio Gold, made in Italy. They look kind of like Birkenstocks, and I think the reason why they are in this thread up box is because of the fact that they have no size sticker. So there's no size here, but this is a stacked wedge, gray, sandally do thing. Let's see what I got here. Does it fit me? It does. For free. Hold on, put on the other one. So this is something that I would totally wear. That's so funny though. This is like literally the first box I received where like all the things that I don't know what I would do with. I am not flexible. There we go. They fit. Actually they might be a half size too big looking at the back end. So these might be like a 9.5. I don't know, but these are comfy. It might be because they're too big. They are probably too big. Ooh, that's a first. I have never seen Lily Pulitzer shoes before. That's exciting. It does have a little bit of wear on the sole. This is just a cute little gold wedge. Does have some toe marks, so I definitely will need to clean this. Both sides have their strap. That's very cute. I have never seen Lily Pulitzer shoes before. That's amazing. I very rarely, these are also a 9. Are you kidding me? So again, I'm going to have all these shoes listed, but this is great. I'm gonna have so many shoes to choose from for this wedding that's coming up based on the weather. All right, so this is a pair of Life Stride, another pair of shoes that I would not necessarily pick up, but this is a cute little espadrille peep toe wedge and a 7. It has like almost no wear on the bottom. I will definitely sell these. So this is a first. So this is the first time I have ever gotten a box from thredUP, and I only had one pair of shoes that I was not going to sell. And I can just put those in my bag of shoes to recycle. 2 out of the 15 pair are unsellable, thanks to the aforementioned previous ones that I had to make a correction for. Still better than any of the other boxes. But thank you guys so much for watching. I wish every box I had was like this from thredUP. I would probably be more addicted to thredUP boxes than I am. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested, and I didn't do a thing over here, everything is linked in my eBay store, and everything is listed because I'm being a good reseller. So I will see you guys in a couple days for my next video. I do upload every odd day, unless I have a health crisis or because I am disabled, and then I will miss a day. So bye! Bye.